I work with platform teams across dozens of enterprises, banks, telcos, pharma, you name it. And there's one role almost none of them have inside of their organization, but it's something that every single one of them desperately needs. It's not another engineer, it's not another architect, it's actually an accountability partner. Platform teams are really, really good at building things. It's what they do. They're less incredible at holding themselves accountable. And what I mean by that is they're not so great at holding themselves true to things like adoption or outcomes. They even struggle to stay honest about user experience or internal communications and commitments. Alignment is a problem a lot of the time with these teams and the stakeholders around them. And most platforms will end up stalling, not because the team lacks technical skill, but really because no one is responsible for keeping the entire transformation they're trying to deliver on track. And the signs of this are everywhere. It's roadmap drift, it's slipping of feedback loops if they even exist. It's a backlog that continues to grow with adoption not going with it. Everyone may even claim ownership, but that in reality just means no one owns it. This is what makes platforms quietly fall apart. And here's the truth. Platform engineering is a long-haul transformation. It's a long and winding road, and you can't maintain any kind of momentum without someone dedicated to accountability. And that's not in the punitive sense, but really more in the alignment sense. So I think of an accountability partner in this sense as someone who ensures the team delivers on what it promises. They also are responsible for connecting the outcomes the team is driving back to the primary business case for why you're doing platform engineering to begin with. They also need to keep developers and stakeholders engaged and on task. Often these people need to help you out with things and also be involved in the process, so this person's job is to keep that going. They also need to make sure the platform doesn't become a build once, forget it forever kind of project, and help the team stay honest about what is working and what isn't. That's probably the most important thing. This person is often the difference between a platform that actually launches and a platform that actually lands. So here's the twist. Every successful platform that I have seen has some level of accountability embedded somewhere inside of it, even if it's unofficial. It could be a platform PM who just refuses to let things drift. I've also seen engineering managers who keep teams focused being the person to drive this. You may have a product-minded tech lead who defends things like quality, or even a coach or advisor like myself who calls out blind spots. So without this role, you'll often end up seeing a lot of drift, confusion, and this sort of we'll fix it later thinking pattern that means nothing ever gets fixed. And now I'll give you a real one. I recently worked with a team that had incredibly brilliant engineers and beautiful architecture, one of the nicest I've seen in a long time, but they had no structure for accountability. They shipped things all the time, there were new features coming constantly, but adoption stayed flat for a solid, I think it was 8 or 9 months. We introduced the idea of an accountability partner. So this is someone to track adoption, run those stakeholder feedback loops, close feedback cycles with users, and push the team to prioritize outcomes over just output. So after 3 months, adoption actually doubled. And it isn't because any underlying technology actually changed. It's more about the behavior around communicating and how you prioritize things that ended up changing. Platform engineering is really hard. It's political, it's cultural, it's incredibly strategic, and none of that can ever move forward without a level of accountability. So if you're wondering why your platform isn't growing, maybe why your roadmap keeps slipping, or why adoption is just stuck in the same place, you probably don't need more tools. You might need an accountability partner. Someone to keep you honest, keep you aligned, and keep that transformation moving. Because platforms don't fail for lack of effort. They fail from lack of accountability.